Welcome to another installment of Cooking with Brian. Today we're making salmon. First things first, get all your ingredients out. We don't need this yet. Throw it. First ingredient, sugar. Now I like my sugar like I like my liquor. Brown. You want to carefully measure out the right amount of sugar. I'm just going to use the rest of this bag because that looks about right. I don't feel like putting it away. Now you want to take it from this small bowl and put it into this big bowl. That is one of the most important steps of cooking. You don't realize that, but that will save your dish. Now you want to take 3 loaves of garlic and bully the shit out of them. I'm talking call them fat, make fun of the mother, make fun of the fact that they were raised on welfare. Really cut deep on this shit, guys. We're going to bully the shit out of them until they just can't stand to be garlic anymore, you know? Slap them around a little, you know. This is what properly bullied garlic looks like. Notice how it has clearly lost the will to live. That's what we're looking for here, people. Great bullion. Now take the bullied garlic, put it in a tiny bowl. That's right. Don't you forget the tiny bowl. Now take this and put it in the bigger bowl. Very important step. Do not forget the tiny bowl. Now, take your bourbon. I'm going with Jim Beam because I'm a cheap motherfucker. And very carefully measure out 2 ounces of bourbon. Only 2 ounces. We just want... That looks good. Now start drinking. You want to take another 2 ounces of bourbon, pour it into a tiny bowl, and then pour that tiny bowl into the bigger bowl. Again, if you do not pour it into the tiny bowl first, you're going to fuck up the whole recipe. Go get your soy sauce. Why in the fuck does my white-ass family have this much motherfucking soy sauce? God damn! Now take your monstrous half-gallon of soy sauce and carefully measure out 2 tablespoons. Yeah, that's close enough. You fucking guessed it! Tiny bowl into the big bowl. Social drink. My thumb missed the record button, but that's a tablespoon of lime juice. I swear to fucking God. Squidward tortellini! Tiny bowl! Big bowl! There's some fancy shit. Fresh ground pepper. You only see this at fine restaurants in my house. This weird ass looking thing, that's ginger. You gotta peel it. Oh, that's fucking hot ass. Now that it's nice and peeled, we gotta break it up into tiny pieces. I'm gonna use this. It's called a grater. Now, a friend of mine says you could just use a grinder for this step, but I'm pretty sure that's just a gay dating site. Now with your ginger, it's very important that you skip the tiny bowl. You will fuck up your ginger if you put it in the tiny bowl. Just go straight to the big one. Mix that shit up, yo. Mix that shit up. Harry Potter told me if you do it like 12 times clockwise and 1 time counterclockwise, that's a lot of mixing. Social drink. Here's the salmon I caught on my boat just the other day. It's very important that you take the skin off. I gotta figure out how to do that. Ta-da! 4 even cuts. They're going in that bag right there. Fucking lovely. They're all snug, get to know each other. The juice is all around. It's a good time, people. Now we're gonna toss them in the fridge and we're gonna let it sit there for an hour and a half. Now, as most of you probably already know, the first half of November is National Salmon Half Month. Because of that, I will now be reciting the very few salmon trivia facts I happen to already know. Trivia fact number 1. The L in salmon stands for loser. That's why it's silent. National Salmon Half Month fact number 2. The salmon is historically banned from Puerto Rico. Salmon fact number 3. Kris Kringle, Santa Claus, or Father Christmas, as some of you may know him, was originally thought to be a salmon. That is why he uses the chimney instead of the front door. Now that they've been sitting there lying next to each other, getting to know each other for at least an hour and a half, it's time to pull out. This is very important. Do not forget to pull out. Oh, baby. Take a big ass pan and spray it with cooking spray, but do not do it near an open flame. I'm being 100% serious. Do not do that. I almost burnt a fucking kitchen down one time. Don't do that. Fire. Heat. Duh. Duh. Nah. Well, that's doing its thing. Grab some sesame seeds. Make a huge fucking mess. Just all over the goddamn place. That's probably good. Toss it in a toaster. Turn that toaster on. Now, come back over here. Grab that shit that you threw over here earlier. Now we're gonna need it. Fun fact, green onions are really just pretentious chives. Chop them up. Stop chopping, you gotta flip it. Hey, do that 3 more times. Cool. Go back to chopping. Cool. Here's the secret step that only I know. You gotta burn all your sesame seeds and throw them out and do it again. It's time to plate, motherfuckers. Boom, make it fancy. Make it fancy. Drizzle them on that shit. Are these chives green onions? That's up to you, man. That's up to you. Now take the ones you didn't burn. Drizzle them on there. Drizzle them on. Oh yeah, this is looking delish. Now move all the plates to the table and you serve your filthy, ungrateful family.